Good morning. Today we continue with outliers, and this time the effect on mean, median, and mode. I decided to split this up into two different lessons. In the previous lesson we did vocabulary and we learned how to compute outliers. Today we're just going to focus on the effect they have on the mean, median, and mode. So let's get started right away. So please take these notes. Outliers affect the mean value of the data but have little effect on the median or the mode of a given set of data. That being said, the mean increases with a high outlier and the mean decreases with a low outlier. So let's explore this with the upcoming example. So here, example 2, so you can change it to example 1. So example 1, the students in one social studies class were asked how many brothers and sisters they each have. The dot plot here shows the results. Now, the following day, one additional student was asked how many siblings they had and stated 8. How do you think this might affect the mean, the median, and the mode? Well, before we get into this part, let's just calculate the mean, median, and mode without this piece of information. So if you recall, to calculate the mean, I'm going to get my values, and each value I'm going to multiply it by its frequency. After I've done that, I'm going to add them together and then divide by the number of red dots that I have. So let's do that. And here's what I got. So I got 0 multiplied by 3 plus 1 multiplied by 3 plus 2 multiplied by 3 plus 3 multiplied by 6 and then plus 4 times 4. And counting all these red dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's where we have that 19. Let's go ahead and compute this. So we get 0, because 0 times 3 is 0, plus 1 times 3, which is 3, plus 2 times 3, that's 6, 3 times 6, that's 18, and 4 times 4 is 16. We're going to divide that by 19. So now let's add all of these terms on the numerator together, and I'm going to get a total of 43. So I'm going to get 43 over 19, and if I input this in my calculator, 43 over 19 is an approximately 2.26. So there we have our mean. Let's go ahead and calculate the median. And for the median, we can shave off the edges. So I'm going to cancel that one out. I can cancel this one out. Let's just keep doing it until we can do it no longer. So just keep doing it. And you see that we're going to end up with 3. So the median is going to be 3. And then the mode is really easy. That's just the one with the highest peak. And we can see that the highest peak here is also going to be 3. So here we have mode for 3. And on the note, if you just want to know if you really do have the median, you can count the number of crossed circles and make sure that you have the same number of circles crossed out on the right and the left. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need 9 circles crossed out here, which I do. We have 3, 6, 9. So that's just if you really want to verify if you didn't mess up the median. And here I've already recorded my measures of central tendency. So median is 3, mode is 3, and the mean is 2.26. Now we're going to take into consideration this part. The following day, one additional student was asked how many siblings they had, and he or she stated 8. How do you think this might affect the mean, median, and mode? So the 8 is going to be way out here, and we're going to add another circle right there. That's one student that said it had 8 siblings. Now, according to our notes, since we're adding a high outlier here, we can see that the mean is going to increase. We should expect the mean to increase, so let's record that. And now let's verify this. So here we can see that all we need to do is just add all of this plus 8. So here, let's do it. And I've rewritten everything so you see the big picture. So I have, if I want to take this into consideration, I'm technically doing 0 times 3 plus 1 times 3 plus 2 times 3 plus 3 times 6 plus 4 times 4 and now plus 8 times 1. I have this new addition which I'm putting in green here. Basically the only thing that's changing is this green part, but I want to calculate the mean including this. So here I'm going to put equal, and this part right here we've already computed. We said that it was 43. So here I'm going to get 43, and I'm going to add it plus 8 times 1, which is 8. So now let me just complete this, because we're going to divide all of that by, remember we had 19 red dots, but now we're going to have 20, including this guy or student that stated they had 8 siblings. So here I should be dividing by 20, and then here I'm dividing by 20. 43 plus 8, that's going to give us a total of 51, and if we divide that by 20, we're going to get an approximation of 2.6. So that is our new mean of 2.6. Let's calculate the median next. So let's calculate the median, and I've already done the work here. Feel free to do this on your own, but the median is going to be 3 again. And the mode, we can see that the mode is still going to be 3 because that's the highest peak. So here's our new mean, which is 2.6, and it is bigger than the first mean we had, 2.26. So like expected, the mean did increase, and it had no effect with the median and the mode. So let's practice the next set of examples, and then when we come back, we'll see what happens when we take away an outlier.